Hi, I'm Councilman Nowakowski, and welcome to Phoenix 2020, a clearer vision for the future of Phoenix. And we're right here at Margaret Hance Park in downtown Phoenix, which has become a magnet for cultural centers and cultural events. And we're right here in front of the Irish Cultural Center to talk about a new cultural center that's coming into Phoenix. We're talking about a Latino Cultural Center, where 40% of the population here in the city of Phoenix are Latinos, and we're going to actually start developing a cultural center for the Latino community. And here to talk about that is one of our principal consultants, Evonne, that comes all the way from California to talk about great ideas and bringing people together and listen and all that. So why a Latino cultural center?
Well, as you said, Councilman, Phoenix is 40% Latino, so it's important that we share the rich cultural history of Latinos as well as our current and contemporary artists' work. So I think this is going to be a great opportunity to hear what the residents of Phoenix want in a Latino cultural institution and what kind of ideas and visions they want to bring to the table. So I'm really honored to be a part of this whole process.
So Evonne, what's been going on so far? Have you been meeting with people? How are you getting the ideas? Because I know that there's so many different aspects, different cultural centers, different ways of doing it. Is it going to be a museum? Is it going to be an art gallery? Is it going to be performing arts? I mean, how are you getting all those opinions?
So, well, one of the beautiful things about our culture, as you know, is the diversity of voices and histories. So what I've been doing is meeting and talking with a lot of people and hearing their stories, hearing their desires about arts and culture, and really just doing a lot of listening at this point. We've organized an advisory committee of local arts and culture leaders and artists, and they've been really helpful in helping to frame how we move forward with the vision and how we speak to the wider community about Phoenix arts and Latino arts and culture.
You know, I was so amazed is that the city of Phoenix has so much Latino artists. I mean, from performing artists to people that do sculptures, paintings, and music. And I mean, it's just incredible. That first meeting that I was privileged to go to, it was just to see the different talents that we have here in the city of Phoenix. So if you happen to be an individual that doesn't have that art skill, but you want to have some input, is there going to be a chance for the community at large to come together and to give input?
Yes. So in April, we're going to be hosting 2 town halls, and this is really an opportunity for the residents of Phoenix to come in, no matter what their entry point to arts and culture is, and really tell us about what they want to experience. For Latinos, at least, it's not just experiencing or viewing our arts and culture, but it's actually participating in it as well. So we want to invite not just the Latino community, but the diverse Phoenix community to these town halls to provide information about their desires and their wants and their needs around arts and culture, how they want to experience Latino arts and culture.
And if people want to get involved, they can probably just contact my office or even the Arts and Culture Department at the City of Phoenix for more information, right?
That's right. And we're going to be working closely with your office as well as the district offices to make sure that the word gets out to as many people as possible. We want as many voices at the table. It's important that we have a wide breadth of opinions and visions. So that's my favorite part of this whole process, is listening to the stories and visions of community members.
You know, right here at Margaret Hance Park, we have the Japanese garden, we have a Jewish community center, we have this beautiful Irish Cultural Center. I mean, it's just incredible that how culture really makes an impact in our community.
It really is. It's an amazing gathering of communities that are historic to Phoenix, and it's a little bit of a United Nations, if you will. So I'm imagining that we need the Latino voice in that conversation as well. So hopefully we'll see what we can do.
You know, being Hispanic and also Polish, it's just incredible that I live in 2 different worlds and 2 different cultures, and I see how much we have in common through music, through food, through celebration and all that. And I believe that's what these cultural centers do. They bring us all together. It doesn't matter if you're Latino or not Latino, but you learn that we're all connected. And really what separates us sometimes is just the color of our skin and the language that we speak. So this cultural center is going to unite our city, bring people together, and make positive change. So thank you, Evonne, for everything you're doing. And thank you all that are part of this, and listen for those community meetings, because it's so important to get your input and to build this cultural center that belongs to all of us. And that's it for Phoenix 2020, a clear vision for the future. If you want more information, you can call my office or you can follow me on Facebook, and we'll see you next time on Phoenix 2020.